Dogs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Pressure coming, and the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, another big incompletion.
Wants to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Wants to throw again. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Floats it out in space.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield.
Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Might be calling a hot route. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield.
One of the things...
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This Husky defense, David, it's like they've got Vita Vea and Steve Emtman up front, Joe Tryon as a backer, and Marcus Peters in the secondary. There's purple everywhere.
You're right, from front to back. Guys up front on the defensive line, eat them up, doing a great job in the secondary. Linebacker, complete performance from this UW defense.
Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense.
freeze, 27, jump!
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the... And the Bulldogs buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Takes the easy completion. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye week sometime.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
They've got the screen set up. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
3, Fresno State, 0.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Tight end finds a soft spot. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Brings up second down.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Zings it complete to the right. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man on the outside. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Goes to the option. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time. Playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
I love running the angle route, whether it's on first down, second down, third round. It's a really good route. It's a safe route. Just takes a little bit of timing over the middle of the field. But, hey, again, getting it to a playmaker in space, always winning.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. He'll start this drive firing. He's got his man. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. The quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flat. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be.
Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back, and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do. Because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Finds the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down to try to get a 1st down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.
22, convoy.
They'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They're going back to the ground. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the 1st quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll send the tight end in motion.
Base 27, jump.
The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Brings up 2nd down.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find...
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Bulldogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. With the catch, it's Anderson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
That's just fine.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a... Three consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done.
Ready, ready. Military stun. Pace 27. Charcoal, charcoal. Fly trumpet. Let's go, let's go. Cooler. Ready, go. Brass, brass.
To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. They'll line up for a second down play. Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's loose. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. They want to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. From the gun, the running back has it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Guys, they first played in 1977. They've had their battles in the WAC, the Mountain West, and here they are again today.
Yeah, they've changed conferences. It's kind of an interesting rivalry, Palmer, because they don't play every year. But it's been kind of neutral the last 10 matchups, so good little rivalry, still budding, still blooming.
Yeah, it's a fun one to watch, David. This thing really kicked off back when Boise State joined the WAC, and that year they upset then number 8 Fresno State.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Got it set up on the outside. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll set up to throw. They'll run the screen. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. It's complete to the left. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the ground game. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the...
Touchdown, Bulldog! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating.
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down, 10 yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. At midfield, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. They'll give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Fresno State. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Here comes the heat. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. He got a hand on it, deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football. That's what you're supposed to.
The Bulldogs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll run it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. When you're in the fourth quarter, here.
And the Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
At the 13-yard line.
Oh,
So the Bulldogs get the win over the Broncos, and you know Fresno State is going to relish this victory for every single second until they clash again. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Powell. Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us in San Jose, California, home to the San Jose State Spartans. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this. They'll run it from the gun. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
At the 32-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Yeah, and he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got the back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that time with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Crosses the 45. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field.
Ready, go.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position that...
And the Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to run for it. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. They just need a few more inches here on fourth down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. Trying to keep this drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice, give your guys an opportunity.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, San Jose State. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's definitely too early.
The Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
Trick 9B.
He's looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Lots of good stuff on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
22 in the water.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
You know,
they got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff from the gun. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now
starting to this quarter.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field.
Wide open spaces. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
And the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. They'll try the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Third and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop, and you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this running back has had a pretty...
And the Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try to get the first through the air. They've got the screen set up. It's a running room. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
The screen game for the
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs.
Charcoal.
From the shotgun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Back to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
A pickup of 8. Third down coming.
First play of the drive comes from the 38.
Live trumpet.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got the back over the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give out of the gun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Gain of 1. Third down coming.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, it's 4th and short, and you're sort of in no man's land at this point near midfield. I think if you're on offense here, you're going to have to go for it. You're going to have to show confidence in your guys to get it done and go get you the win.
Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. When your best is demanded on a big... Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Convoy. Brass. 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 Hunt on.
Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Duck.
Fresno State moving it quickly down the field.
Down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down.
He's got 2. Here we go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the... Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you...
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is...
Cooler! Cooler! Let's go! Let's go! 4! Come on, Seth!
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to pass. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his back in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And I love the angle route, whether it's man or zone. If you throw it with timing and you wait for it to develop, most of the time it's going to come open. Great job by the quarterback seeing it, hitting the running back.
And the Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen. Turning on the Jets. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming. Give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish.
And the Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Running back searching for a hole. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up with? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just... First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Give to the running back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. We've reached a break. It's Nevada holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Leaves it with the back. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Let's go.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Open space at the 25. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right in the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
And the Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. First play of the drive wants to throw. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Dumps it to the back. Finds him out of the backfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
That's why as a
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The give from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Second down, he'll throw it. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. They're setting up the screen. No siree, not this time. Just over 30 seconds to play here in the first half as they take over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. And he has taken it off. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Going to swing it on second down. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
And the Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And maybe the big...
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season,